President Lee Jae-myung held his first cabinet meeting with the newly appointed ministers. He urged former lawmakers to take their duties seriously, stating, "This is unlike the National Assembly." He stressed that public officials drinking and partying during disasters must be disciplined. This is reporter Seon Han-bit.
The newly appointed ministers of President Lee's first cabinet convened together for their important gathering. 9 newly appointed cabinet members, including Justice Minister Jong Sung-ho, attended the cabinet meeting.
To create a nation where we can all work comfortably and with peace of mind, we must urgently complete the necessary reform of the prosecution.
In his opening remarks, President Lee requested that public officials remain particularly vigilant at disaster sites.
I sincerely hope that public officials who recklessly engage in drinking, revelry, or act irresponsibly in the face of such dire, life-threatening situations where citizens are dying will be strictly and firmly held accountable.
This is being interpreted as a stern warning toward complacent public officials, such as Guri Mayor Baek Kyung-hyun, who recently held a picnic despite the ongoing heavy rains. President Lee received briefings on disaster response status from each ministry. He praised Agriculture Minister Song Mi-ryung's report that damage assessors were pre-deployed to support recovery in affected areas and also called for fundamental disaster countermeasures.
He praised the Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs for its prompt response in assessing affected areas, stressing that accelerating administrative procedures is extremely important, particularly in times of disaster when timely action can make a critical difference.
After the meeting, President Lee had lunch with the newly appointed ministers. In particular, he urged ministers with a National Assembly background to approach their duties with more vigilance, emphasizing that this is not the National Assembly. MBN News, Seon Han-bit.